What's going on, YouTube? Come back at you with another video. Okay, so we got SHOTTI. He's going to be sentenced here in the near future for his role in this whole RICO case indictment. And SHOTTI, if you don't know, faces a mandatory minimum of 15 years, but he could be given life if the judge so chooses. Now there's people reaching out to the court on SHOTTI's behalf, vouching for SHOTTI's character, trying to get leniency from the court. One of those people was his sister. I'm going to read you what his sister wrote and also what his lawyer, the statement his lawyer put out. This is from the lawyer. It says, comes before this court asking for mercy. A life filled with good deeds and hard work has been marred by his criminal actions. Nevertheless, as the powerful enclosed letters reveal, Mr. Jordan is a decent and giving man who, unlike many defendants, has made very sincere efforts to help family and friends throughout his life when no one was watching, when he had no need to impress a judge deciding his fate. For these reasons and others stated herein, the mandatory minimum sentence of 15 years imprisonment is respectfully requested. And that's actually very interesting to me. I'm going to read you the letter from the sister in a minute, a portion of it. But we got to focus on this for a second, right? So there's been a lot of talk of SHOTTI is snitching. A lot of people out there say SHOTTI is snitching. Some people out there saying he's not. I have no idea what the case is. But this is kind of telling to me the fact that this lawyer is saying, I'm going to read it to you again. For these reasons and others stated herein, the mandatory minimum sentence of 15 years imprisonment is respectfully requested. So the lawyer is asking for the mandatory minimum of 15 years. They're not asking for less than that. Like with this whole situation with 6ix9ine, you look at the situation with him and what the prosecution is recommending, basically that he walks with time served. You compare that to SHOTTI, because 6ix9ine actually, for the crimes that he was accused of and pled guilty to, I believe it was a mandatory minimum of 42 years or something like that. So the fact that 6ix9ine potentially is going to be walking with time served here shortly, and SHOTTI, his lawyer is asking for the mandatory minimum of 15 years, leads me to believe that SHOTTI is not snitching and has not snitched in this case. But to be honest with you, I haven't been looking that deep into it. I have no idea what the deal with SHOTTI is, but it is interesting to note that that's what the lawyer is asking for. They're not asking for less than that. They're not looking for less than that. They're just hoping that he gets the mandatory minimum. So that was the one from the lawyer. Now I'm going to read you what his sister said. It said, I fall on the mercy of the court and beg that Kifano's drive and entrepreneurial acumen are rare. I fall on the mercy of the court and beg for clemency in his sentencing. Please do not force him to waste his most productive years away from his children, his extended family, and his community, who all depend on his support. And I mean, hopefully SHOTTI gets the mandatory minimum. You don't want nobody to go to prison. I don't want to see nobody, unless they're like a sex offender or somebody who harms old people or kids or something along those lines. Those type of people I want to see in prison. SHOTTI, yes, I mean, if he's going to have to go to prison, he got to go to prison. But 15 years is a long time. I pray and hope that that's what he receives out of this. If it's the mandatory minimum and that's what his lawyer is looking for, hopefully he gets that, because God forbid SHOTTI have to spend the rest of his life behind bars, behind this whole situation. But that shows you out there that there is consequences for your actions. SHOTTI thought he was invincible. 6ix9ine thought he was invincible, thought they were untouchable. And at the end of the day, that's not the way that it works. There's always somebody out there bigger and badder. And in this case, it was the feds. So hopefully they do show mercy on SHOTTI. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I appreciate you watching. Hit the like, subscribe, share. Definitely leave some feedback. Appreciate you. Peace.